Okay, real talk. And I mean the kind your best friend gives you when nobody else will. That cruise you've been dreaming about, it could absolutely wreck you if you walk in blind. We're talking thousands of dollars gone, a medical situation nobody planned for, or finding yourself stranded in a port city with zero backup plan. And here's what kills me. Every single one of these disasters is preventable. I've spent years digging into this stuff. Crew confessions, real passenger horror stories, the patterns that keep showing up for travelers 55 and older. Not the fluffy feel-good tips you see plastered everywhere. The actual hard-won knowledge that keeps your health intact, your bank account breathing, and your vacation from turning into a cautionary tale. So here's how we're breaking this down, because 3 things will make or break your cruise experience: mobility, medical, and money. Master those 3 and you're golden. Ignore them and, well, let's just make sure you don't have to find out the hard way. Buckle up, because we're getting into it right now. Oh, honey, no. Just no. You really thought you could just scroll through a cruise website, pick the cheapest cabin with the prettiest picture, and call it a day? Bless your heart. Listen, I am your friend, and friends don't let friends make catastrophic vacation mistakes, so I am grabbing you by the shoulders right now and telling you to stop. Because that great deal you're eyeing, it might be sitting right above the engine room, or directly below the pool deck where drunk strangers will be line dancing at 2 a.m. directly over your sleeping head. You deserve better than that. We are going to fix this together right now before you do something you absolutely cannot undo. Okay, real talk. And I need you to lean in close for this one, because what I'm about to say could literally save you tens of thousands of dollars. You know that smug little feeling you get after buying travel insurance? That I'm totally covered, bring it on, world confidence? Yeah, we need to have a serious conversation about that, because there's a very good chance you are not as protected as you think you are. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this because I actually like you, and I refuse to let you sail off into the sunset, holding a policy that's basically a very expensive piece of useless paper. So buckle up, because we're about to get into the sneaky fine print world of travel insurance. And trust me, what you don't know absolutely can hurt you. Here is a mistake that could genuinely save your life. Most travelers over 55 never schedule a doctor's appointment before their cruise, and that single oversight can turn a relaxing vacation into a medical emergency in the middle of the ocean. Think about what happens when you cross multiple time zones. Your medication schedule gets completely disrupted. Blood pressure pills, blood thinners, insulin. Timing matters enormously with these. Your doctor can also provide written documentation for mobility aids, which certain ports and cruise lines require before granting assistance. Now, here is something most people do not realize. The ship's medical center is equipped for stabilization, not comprehensive treatment. Serious conditions get evacuated at enormous cost. A 15-minute appointment before departure covers your medication schedule, your documentation needs, and your emergency plan. That small conversation could be the most important travel preparation you ever make. Okay, real talk. Nobody told you cruising could go sideways this fast, did they? You saved up, you planned, you packed your best resort wear, and somehow you still ended up sunburned, exhausted, overcharged, and eating a sad buffet sandwich at 2 p.m., wondering where it all went wrong. Sound familiar? Because it happens all the time, especially to seniors who deserve so much better than a vacation that leaves them more worn out than when they left. So consider this your brutally honest, no sugar-coating best friend intervention, Before you make the same avoidable mistakes that thousands of cruisers make every single year. We're going in hard, we're going in fast, and by the end of this, you're going to cruise smarter, feel better, and actually enjoy every single dollar you spent getting there. Now let's talk about something that can turn dangerous fast: your medications. One of the most serious mistakes seniors make is not bringing enough. Always pack at least 7 to 10 extra days' worth beyond your trip length. And here's something non-negotiable. Keep every medication in your carry-on luggage, never in checked bags. If that bag disappears, so does your health plan. Keep prescriptions in their original labeled bottles, because customs officers need to verify exactly what you're carrying. Also carry a written list of every medication with dosages and your doctor's contact information. Now here's what many travelers don't realize. Some medications perfectly legal at home are actually restricted or banned in certain international ports. Pain medications, anxiety prescriptions, even some common sleep aids can trigger serious customs issues abroad. Research every destination before you sail. Now let's talk about money, because cruise lines are genuinely masterful at separating you from it once you step on board. Specialty dining restaurants, premium drink packages, spa treatments, casino nights, and shore excursion markups can easily double your total vacation cost. For seniors on fixed incomes, those surprise charges at disembarkation can be genuinely shocking. Here is the simple framework that protects you. Before you board, write down 5 spending categories: dining upgrades, beverages, spa and wellness, excursions, and miscellaneous shopping. Assign a firm dollar limit to each one. Decide in advance which splurges genuinely matter to you and which ones you can skip entirely. Many cruise lines now offer daily spending caps through their app. Use that feature. When you know exactly what you have allocated before temptation strikes, you cruise confidently without financial regret waiting at the end. And now, mistake number 7, and this one catches so many seniors completely off guard. If you use a wheelchair, walker, or scooter, you cannot simply assume the ship will have everything ready for you. Accessible cabins book out 6 to 12 months in advance. On-board scooter rentals through companies like Special Needs at Sea must be reserved weeks ahead, not days. And here is something the brochures never mention. Not every port is wheelchair-friendly. Cobblestone streets, steep gangways, and tender-only landings can completely block access. So, what do? Contact the cruise line's accessibility desk the moment you book. Request an accessible cabin, note your specific mobility equipment, and ask port-by-port accessibility details in writing. One phone call made early saves enormous frustration later. Now let's talk about something that feels like pure joy on a cruise. The food. Endless buffets, specialty restaurants, cocktails at sunset. But for seniors managing diabetes, heart conditions, high blood pressure, or digestive issues, this abundance can quietly become dangerous. Here is the empowering truth. You do not have to avoid it. You just have to navigate it smartly. Speak with the dining team on day 1. Every major cruise line accommodates low-sodium, diabetic-friendly, and heart-healthy meals when requested in advance. At the buffet, fill half your plate with vegetables first. That simple habit changes everything. And here is what most people completely underestimate: dehydration. Warm climates, ocean air, and walking drain your body fast. Older adults feel thirst later than younger travelers. Carry water everywhere, every single day. Here is a mistake that sounds simple, but destroys vacations every single sailing season. Arriving the day of the cruise, For seniors, this is not just inconvenient. It can be catastrophic. One delayed flight, one missed connection, one traffic jam on the highway, and the ship leaves without you. No refunds, no second chances. The solution is straightforward. Arrive at your embarkation city at least one full day early. Book a hotel close to the port, within 10 minutes if possible. Use that buffer day intentionally. Sleep in a real bed. Eat a proper meal. Walk the neighborhood if you feel up to it. Let your body decompress from travel before the voyage even begins. Starting your cruise rested and relaxed is not a luxury. For the 55-plus traveler, it is genuinely essential. Here is a mistake that quietly ruins thousands of senior cruises every single year, and it costs nothing to fix. Most seniors never fully use what the ship already offers them. Every major cruise line has an accessibility coordinator you can speak with directly. There are onboard medical staff available for consultations, not just emergencies. Dietary teams will customize meals around your health needs if you simply ask. Quiet lounges exist specifically away from the noise and crowds. Guest services can arrange priority boarding, extra pillows, refrigerators for medication, and mobility assistance between decks. The crew genuinely wants to help, but they cannot help someone who never asks. Before you're sailing, call the cruise line, identify your needs, and make requests in writing. Proactive communication with the crew transforms a tolerable cruise into a truly comfortable one. And now, mistake number 11, and this one catches seniors from both directions. Some wait too long, hoping for last-minute deals, only to find that accessible cabins are gone and senior-friendly excursions are sold out. Others jump on a flash sale without researching whether the ports are actually manageable for someone with mobility or health considerations. The sweet spot for seniors is booking 6 to 12 months in advance. That window gives you first access to accessible cabins, early dining seatings, and shore excursion availability. When comparing cruises, prioritize ships with elevators near your cabin, itineraries with pier access rather than tender ports, and destinations with flat, walkable terrain. A great deal means nothing if the ship and itinerary do not genuinely fit your lifestyle and physical needs at this stage of life. There you have it. 11 mistakes, 3 pillars: mobility, medical, and money. From choosing the right cabin to booking at the right time, every single tip we covered today is about cruising smarter, not playing it safe out of fear. You have earned every vacation you take, and you deserve to enjoy every moment of it without regret, surprise charges, or preventable health scares. Save this video right now as your personal pre-cruise checklist. Share it with a friend or travel companion who has a cruise coming up. They will thank you for it. And drop your own cruise mistake or burning question in the comments below. I read every single one. I am your cruise insider for the 55-plus traveler, and I will see you in the next video. Fair winds and smooth seas, friends.